Hello, guys. Good afternoon. I just want to talk about the three P's in filming and how I've been applying the three P's in my projects so far. So, this is going to be a little metacognitive reflection on how um, the three P's are being applied. So, I'm going to focus on my last project, which is the Explain on One project. Um, First of all, before I was able to get into the project fully, I had to do the pre-production part of the project, which required brainstorming, coming up with a topic, what would the title be, objective, and as well as the limitations, exceptions for the video for such videos. In doing that, I also considered my audience. My audience focus would be my ENL. I had a lot of perspective. I thought a lot about my ENL students and my sped students. How would they be able to access and understand the information that I wanted to um, send to them in this video? So it made me go into how I'm able to apply modality principle, being able to apply graphics and text the right way and not overloading my audiences. So considering those principles and my audience perspective, I was able to come up with ways in which I'll be able to um, make my information accessible to my students, and so they will be able to engage and understand better. So I also came up with a script. In coming up with the script, I wanted to find out what should I what should the script have in it. You know, um, how can I make the script engaging and rouse curiosity throughout the whole process? How can I make it clear again to my ENL students? So I, in response to that, I was searching for the right graphics. I said simulations would be better because then my students will be able to see how the process is moving visually, and so I went for that hunt. Also, setting matters. I wanted to do the setting initially. I wanted the setting to be in the classroom, but it didn't work because of the noise level and the technical difficulty levels I was experiencing at that moment. So I ended up um, switching the setting to my mini studio at home. So this was the pre-production aspect of it, and also trying to get um, my lighting, what lights would I use, how many lamps would I need, what angle would I need to place them, um, as well as my mic, audio, connecting my audio to my laptop and making sure that my audio is working um, through the wave video and I'm not using my computer audio. So these all went through my pre-production stage. Um, Overall, I would say the pre-production stage was challenging, but the most overall challenging was the production stage because this is where the monitoring came in. I had to see if what I had put together was I had to see if it worked, if it was working like I planned. So the lighting that I applied was the cool lighting. I started off with a bit of a warm lighting on top, and then I started adding one cool lighting after another. Then I experienced some shadows. I wanted to get rid of the shadows, then I added more cool lighting. So I ended up using three lamps um, all together just to get the right lighting. Um, for the recording status, I experienced a delay with the recording with the image. It was a little delay, but I think that was a software problem. So I ended up the during the post production phase, where editing phase, I had to make up for that, in which I would describe later on in this video. So the recording status, I made some mistakes on the script. It was the most difficult. It was most challenging because um, you had to take so many takes, and you think that you already know your script, but then the camera is facing you, and you end up forgetting everything. So it took a while for me to actually get the um, perfect footage, perfect take. And so then we move into the post production phase, which involved the editing. I think that's the most fun phase because it's the easiest. Now you have everything, now you can put it together the way that you want it synchronizingly. So I gave this was this was the opportunity that I used this phase to work on the delay for the picture. I ended up using um, another duplicate of that asset, and I overlapped it, so and make sure that it's aligned to the audio, and that's how I was able to resolve that. And also the editing phase was fun because it gave me the chance to play with the tools, the features. I was able to cut, split, copy, paste, add features that I wanted, graphics, and you know loop things and zoom things like I wanted. So overall, my growth for the production has been I definitely was not the same position I was growth wise when I started this whole class. Um, for me, it's been a trial and error, and I've been really uh, observant through the whole process, and this is why I'm able to improve through the process as it goes on. Um, Initially, the lighting when I did for my first project was really poor, and the video alignment was a little poor. But now I'm able to sync things better and fade get make a smooth transition, which what I wasn't able to do in my first video, and I'm able to apply, some text and the coherence principle, making sure that I'm not redundant, repeating too much text on the screen while I'm narrating. So I'm trying to avoid that. That way, I don't overload my audience, and make sure that I'm considerate with my sped students and my ENL students, that they're able to access this information and not be frustrated in the process. So altogether, I've come so far with my growth, and I hope to acquire more skills as I go on. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you.